So in this video we are going to solve two-step equations. So those are the ones in the form of 3x plus 5 equals 14. That means it involves two steps in order to be able to solve. So the first video I always show my working on the right hand side, and remember we look at the sign of each of the things we're going to look at and then we do the inverse. So I want to isolate m. So in order to do that I need to undo this equation. So we're going to minus 5 from both sides. And remember, because it's equal, you do the same to both sides. So I'm going to minus 5 from each side, giving me 3m equals 9. The next thing I need to do is, I notice that 3 is multiplying by m. So in order to undo multiply by, I'm going to divide by 3. And I need to do the same to both sides. So that leaves me with m and 9 divided by 3. Leaving m equals 3. As you can see, this equation involved two steps to solve it. Okay, let's look at a trickier one now that involves some negatives. So we've got minus 2w plus 6 equals 16. And again, I'm going to put the line down the right hand side to show my working. So it's very similar to the example above. I've got the plus 6 that I need to get rid of first. So inverse of plus 6 is take away 6. So I'm going to subtract 6 from both sides, leaving minus 2w on the left, and on the right I'm left with 10. Currently the minus 2 is multiplying by the w, so to inverse of multiply is to divide, so I'm going to divide by negative 2. And remember I need to do that to both sides. So that just leaves w on the left, and on the right I've got 10 divided by the negative 2, leaving me with w equals negative 5. And again, you can see that that was a two-step equation because it involved two steps. Okay, let's look at a third example. This one involves brackets. However, the 2 on the outside is multiplying by that bracket. So when I undo that, I'm going to divide by 2. So dividing by 2 gives me x plus 5 on the left, and 18 divided by 2 is 9. The second thing I'm going to do to isolate the x is to subtract 5 from both sides. Leave me with x equals 9 take away 5, which is 4. My final example is going to involve a fraction, I think, so I'm going to do x over 3 plus 1 equals 7. And I always show the working on the right hand side. So to begin with, the first thing I'm going to do is take away 1 from both sides. Then I'm going to be left with x over 3 on the left and 7 take away 1 is 6. Now you can see here the x is dividing by 3, so to inverse that I'm going to multiply by 3. So multiply the left hand side by 3 leaves x on its own, and the right hand side leaves me 6 times 3, which is 18.